Hey friends out there in YouTube land here on my April Diamond official YouTube channel. Just want to say hi and thank you guys for tuning in and watching. I just started going live on YouTube, I think this is my second time. And I've been doing a lot of lives on Instagram and that's been going really well. I've had some amazing guests and some amazing people. My friends, they do incredible things and I really enjoy interviewing them and finding out what they do in their lives and that kind of thing. And so I decided to take it here to YouTube and talk to you guys here and tell you what I'm doing and just get more involved. You've probably joined my YouTube channel and seen some of the videos that I have released for 30 Days of April because I put a lot of that on here every year. So I just thought it would be, awesome to come on here and talk with you live and tell you what I'm doing, what's coming up, some of the cool interviews that I'm going to be doing starting next week. I have some amazing people coming on in starting next week, which is the end of July, and through August. And in the month of August, I am hosting what I call my Diamond Days, and I'll talk more about that. But today, I wanted to come on and talk to you a little bit about the music and about some of the things I've been doing. I've actually been back in the studio, finishing up an album, working on the next single, and working on, there were some live concerts that obviously we weren't able to do. So we've been working on other things to do some online concerts and such. So those things are in the works, and I'm really excited about that. So I just wanted to chat and say hello and tell you more about those things. One of the things I get asked a lot about is performing and some of the interesting things that happen during performances and how recording is and just, the life of a singer, all the things that we do to put together a performance. And since I haven't really performed live in a while, it's been a little bit, some of the people asked me about the Oscar performance, the Oscar party that I performed at, and then also there's Oscar performance and the Grammys and some of the other things that I've spent time doing. So I was going to tell a couple of those funny stories today, and there are some interesting things that happens during live performances. And I was just talking with my friend Courtney, she came on my Instagram at April Diamond Music. And by the way, if you haven't visited my YouTube channel, my Instagram profile, follow me at April Diamond Music because I still occasionally go live on there and I post a lot of promos and things about my interviews, and so I'm sort of bringing my audience from Instagram over here to YouTube and bringing you guys over here to come and so I can do more interviews and be more involved in my YouTube channel. But so I was asked to perform at an Oscar party, which was really cool. It was back in February. I think the Oscars were February 9th. And so the whole process of getting ready for that performance was fun and interesting because it was an Oscar party for a big designer. And she had all these incredible clothes, and I was just hoping that, maybe I could go dive into some of her fashions and find something to wear. So my dream came true when I was asked to perform, and then I got a text and the designer asked me, hey, would you like to wear some of my fashion in your performance or at the party? And I'm like, absolutely, I would love to. So I got to go and meet a lot of the designers and the people that work on the hair and makeup and help create the fashion shows and that kind of thing. And so that was a lot of fun. It was incredible to meet people who are behind the scenes working so hard to create fashion and to create a show and create a performance. And I got to see how hard they work and what they do to create some of the fashions with headpieces and like flowers and things that attach to the dresses like costumes almost. So it's like fashion has almost become like a costume type thing. And so it was a really interesting experience, you know, to be behind the scenes and meet some of these great people. And I got to try on a whole lot of fashions. So many, there's just racks and racks of dresses. And so I had some people coming around going, why don't you try this on? Why don't you try that on? And they're showing me the different things. And I just had a great time trying some things on. So I selected a couple of things, and I actually wound up performing in a different dress, but the one I wore on the red carpet happened to be this long black purple thing, and it's on, you know, it's and it had this neck thing, which is really cool, this scarf that goes around, and I absolutely love that stuff. It's like, you know, high fashion. It's kind of fashion from back in the day sort of thing, and I like old school, old Hollywood fashion. I love that, retro. And so I got to wear it was something like that. And so if you go through my Instagram, you'll see pieces of that in there. You'll see some videos and some the dress that I wore on the red carpet and that crazy red carpet moments. Oh my gosh, there was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think 7 or 8 news outlets all in a row. So you just go down the row and do the interview and do the interview and do the interview and do the interview. So that's always fun. I really enjoyed that, and telling my story and telling it different ways for different magazines and different news outlets in different countries. And there were people from overseas and the Asian countries and Europe and here and East Coast, etc. So that was an adventure. It was an adventure to wear the fashion. It was an adventure to perform the song. And if you don't know what my latest single is, well, you probably do. You're on my channel here. You see it. It's I Got the Music in Me. It's right here. So if you haven't watched it, definitely take a watch. It's a fun video that it's a dance song, a dance/pop song that I recorded with a show choir. And I have not actually been able to perform with that show choir live, and I didn't get to do that at the fashion show. But I did get to perform with David Longoria, who's also featured on the track. So David was kind enough to come and join me and play the trumpet for me there at the gala. And it was amazing. It was a lot of fun. And the fashion was fun. I actually changed into another like diamond-y dress that I found. I actually found it online. And I was like, okay, this fits me. This suits me. So so anyway, so I got to sing in the diamond dress, and as I'm sitting there waiting to go on with some other people, I had a really funny thing happen where apparently a performance got mixed up or something like that, and right as I was just about to walk out to perform, I hear a guitar playing, and I'm like, wait, there's no guitar in my performance. And so the band near me starts playing, and I'm like, wait, okay, yeah. So that was weird. I had to I walked out on stage to introduce the song, and then there's the other band playing on the other side. So I guess we got our performances mixed up or whatever. Anyway, it was a weird moment. I was ready to go, but we figured it out anyway. So I waited for a little bit, and we came on later, and it was a great performance. And the video was up on the big screen, and David was performing with me there live on the trumpet, which sounded amazing in that hall. And it was just really, it was awesome. It was a really amazing performance. So I really enjoyed that. Fashion and music go together really well, I think. So if you're looking at my Instagram, take a look at my Instagram. You'll see the pictures from that. I think it's a few rows down, but it was a fun show. And then if you look at the promo for today, I put a series of pictures in there, which is also up on Instagram, and it's right. It should be right here on the YouTube channel. I just posted a little bit ago, and it has some pictures from something that I just took a couple of days ago. It has some pictures from the Grammys with all my team from Del Oro Music, and it also has a rehearsal picture from the Oscar Gala that I performed at. So that was really fun. The as I just said. The rehearsal I was late for. Okay, so you know, it's girl stuff, right? It's just like she came over. She, being my stylist, Letitia Style, came over, did my hair, and tuned up the makeup, and she helped me get ready, dress, all these different things. And I was late. Okay, I was just late. And so they're texting me, messaging me, going, "Are you here yet for sound check? Are you here? Are you here?" I'm like, "No, I'm on my way." It was just a whole ordeal to get the hair and the makeup ready. So I wound up getting there just a little bit, right at the cutoff when all of the other artists that were performing that day, they all came, and I was like running super late. So I ran, like literally getting up to the front. I'm like, "Hey, you need to let me in. I was supposed to be doing a sound check like an hour ago." So yeah, sometimes that happens. But getting dressed, getting ready, getting the whole thing together, that was like, yeah, that was crazy. But anyway, so I go in to do the sound check, and they were rehearsing their fashion show. And that was really cool to see all the fashions. All of the models had beautiful dresses on, but they had these big, huge head dresses on, and they had they had all these incredible pieces of art. Some of them were carrying flowers, some of them were attached to their dresses and that kind of thing. It was really awesome. So they're just, I'm up there practicing my song, and they're kind of coming across the stage and working their way around and waving and like dancing to the beat of the song while I'm singing and waving. And I'm like, "Hey, cool dress." They're like, "Hey, cool song." So, I mean, fashion and music, yeah, it's a good combination. I think it's good. I think it's a good idea. So that part was pretty fun. And later on, I got a chance to go back and, talk with a lot of those models and some of the girls, and they were great. They were just excellent. They were wonderful. They were having fun. They looked beautiful, and they loved the music. So they were just like walking down the ramp to the beat of the song. That was fun. So yeah, so that was awesome. And also the Grammy, the shot in the promo where I'm talking, where I was, you'll see that in the promo. The Grammys, that was amazing. And I got to see so many of my friends, other artists from around the country and around the world come, and a lot of them were nominated, and a couple of our friends won Grammys, which was amazing. And a couple, like our producers here at my record company, at Del Oro Music, were nominated. And I think one of them, I think Robert, yes, was part of a song that was received a Grammy, which was exciting. So we're definitely making huge strides, our record company, in the industry and in the business and that kind of thing. So some cool little stories, fun things from performing that I miss because we're not performing right now, but hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. I'm getting ready for that. But I also wanted to mention to you to go on to Spotify and follow me at April Diamond. It's just April Diamond on Spotify. And you'll hear my latest single, "I Got the Music in Me," and you see the video here on my YouTube channel. And all of the remixes are available right now, and you can go and listen to them. You can stream them and share them if you would. There's some really great remixes of the song that I think you're going to really enjoy. So go check that out. Go follow. Go share with a friend. And make sure you subscribe here to my YouTube channel. Starting next week, I will be interviewing some really incredible people who do amazing things in the entertainment business, in sports, in science, in fashion, in just about every area. I have friends that do all kinds of things. And they're incredible people, and they make incredible art. And some of them are creators and innovators. Some of them are musicians. It's kind of a wide variety of everyone. And yeah, so that's what this is about. Live with April Diamond is about me sharing and about my story, April Diamond, the singer, my music, my 30 Days of April, and also interviewing some friends and some people that I think are really amazing people and have done incredible things. So that's what we're about. And also, for those of you that are out there, I'm taking questions, and feel free to chat and just say hello, that you're here and saying hello. That would be awesome. Yes, and what else was I going to mention? There's a few things I want to talk about. Water. Okay. I know it looks like something else. It's not. It's just water. I probably shouldn't have told you that, right? I should have just let you think it was something else. Okay. So yes. So here's the thing. Here's something else too that I've been struggling with, but making peace with, finally making progress with, and that is songwriting. Let's talk about writing songs. Ooh. Oh, writing songs. Okay. It's been a struggle for me from day one. I can sing a song that's written for me. I can sing cover songs. I can do that all day long. And because I'm also a voice coach, in case you didn't know, I train other singers as well. And so me performing, that's, oh, hey, thanks. Yes, interviews next week. So songwriting has been a challenge for me because I don't know. I start something and I'm like, oh, it's not quite it. It's not quite it. So I'll try something else and I'll get another idea for a song and I'll put that aside. And it's like I go through these different things. And yeah, just, it's like not quite right. So I'm not ready. I'm not even ready to take it into the studio to say, hey, David, what do you think? And because it's just not there. But I am happy to report that recently, in the last 2-3 weeks, I have been able to come up with some great ideas for songs. And actually, we've started tracks for 2 of them. Okay, that's pretty amazing for me. In the world of me, that's incredible because my producer, David Longoria, is an incredible songwriter. He's a great songwriter. And so I'm like, I don't want to take anything in there until it's like really ready, right? So I took a chance and I'm like, okay, hey, David, here's the first one that I've written. Let's see what you think. And, his first reaction was, hey, this is pretty good, April. This is a good start. Let's finish this thought. Let's finish this song because we can make this into a song. I'm like, okay, good. so now there's that. There was another song that we're actually starting to we haven't fully recorded it yet, but we're working on the last half of it. And so that one I can't say what it is, but I can tell you that it's amazing and that it tells my story well. And it's just coming together really nicely. The thoughts and the intentions of the stories I want to tell, like that song is really, this new one that I just wrote, has all of those elements that I've struggled for so long to try and put together. And now we're recording it. So yay, that's exciting. And then this other part of songwriting, which is me writing a love song. Okay, I don't know why it's so hard to write a love song. Maybe I do know why, but it's a struggle. I was sitting last night here by my piano, like staring at the keys going, okay, let's write a love song. Do you guys know who Sara Bareilles is? Okay, if you know who Sara Bareilles is, if you don't, look up Sara Bareilles on Spotify or whatever on YouTube here. And she has a song called Love Song. And the song is about writing a love song. And it's about not writing a love song. And I was thinking about that song while I was trying to write a love song last night. And I've got a few points, but it's not anywhere close yet. So I'm going to continue to work on that. But I was thinking about her song, and the words to her song are I'm not going to write you a love song. Hey, Daniel. Hey, Barbara. I've heard of her, yeah. You have no idea who Sara Bareilles is? Okay, she has a song called I'm Not Going to Write You a Love Song. I love that. The words go, I'm not going to write you a love song. I'm not going to write you a love song because you asked for it, because you need one, you see. I'm not going to write you a love song because you tell me it's make or break in it and it's all your way, so I'm not going to write you a love song today. That's her lyric, okay? So if you go back and you look here on YouTube and you look up Sara Bareilles, I thought, when I first heard that song, I thought to myself, you know what? That's exactly the kind of song I would write, because I'm like, I'm not going to write a love song. I don't know. I just don't want to. My love life is private. Not that I have much of one, but I don't like to talk about it. I don't like to write about it. I don't want to tell the world, because ironically, I'm a private person and I don't like to tell my personal stories. So writing a love song, as some of my friends know out there, is like the struggle. Again, that's Sara Bareilles, yeah. Yes, that's Sara Bareilles, yeah. And so since she wrote that, I can't write that. But I'm going to write something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'll tell the story of my personal life. Maybe I won't. I don't know. But just, it's hard to write love songs for me. But I am working on it. And I should have something here pretty soon, because last night I was going through a bunch of songs and I started getting a melody and I started thinking of some things I wanted to say. And then I was like, no, don't say that. It's too personal. But aren't love songs personal? I mean, they're supposed to be personal, right? Love songs are about your personal life. Okay. So that's, you know, I'm gonna just do it. I'm gonna make peace with that. I'm just going to do it. Yeah. I'm gonna write a love song. Sorry, Sara Bareilles. I know you're not gonna write a love song, but I'm gonna write a love song. Maybe I can write that one. Maybe the song should be called I'm Gonna Write a Love Song. I'm not even kidding. What do you think about that as a name for a song? Anybody? I'm Gonna Write a Love Song? Yeah. So anyway, so that's the struggle. Songwriter, singer. I am my own sound person, fashion, lighting, which by the way is not that great. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is like not, okay. So it comes, it goes. I'm just like, okay. Okay, fix the lighting, I know. So I go here, it goes there, it gets brighter, it gets darker. It's because it's that time of day. And yeah. Anyway, okay, so there it is. I am going to write a love song, and it may be called that, or it might be called something else. I don't know, but stay tuned. We'll all find out together. Okay, so also next week, I wanted to say this real quick. Next week, I will be interviewing some of my friends in the fashion industry. I'm going to be interviewing a few people from the special effects world. And I have some friends that come on all the time. I'm going to write a love song. Might make it a great answer. Yeah, it would, right? Maybe we just figured it out. We'll see. So yeah, so I'm going to have some pretty fun interviews next week. And you guys, if you've watched me on Instagram, I have some of my favorite guests that like to come back on a lot and talk about their lives and that sort of thing. One of them, and I always talk to Roxy. Roxy Astor, she's like my favorite. Every time I message her, I'm like, Roxy, do you want to come on and talk? She's like, yeah, I want to talk to you. So Roxy Astor is one of the former women of Glow back in the 80s, the gorgeous ladies of women's wrestling, right? It's crazy. So she's a woman wrestler. She still is. She says she can still do it, and I believe her. But they have now what's called Afterglow. So it's like the afterglow of all these women's wrestlers, and they go to Comic-Con, they go to all the conventions, they go to, what's the con they call it from back in the day? Vintage, it's not Vintage Con, it's another word. What's it called? Nostalgicon. There you go. Okay. I just didn't know her name. Yes. Yeah, that was her name. That was her name, Danielle Sara Bareilles. Okay. Yeah, so they go to Nostalgicon. They go to all these conventions, and they have this huge following, and all the people come and take pictures with them and the wrestlers, and they all had these different personas, and they dressed up, and they had their thing where they, would come out. They have Sunny, the California girl. She'd come out with a surfboard and blonde hair and like a headband and leg warmers, and then she'd like slam people. And then they had, like, each girl had her little, act or whatever. So anyway, she's going to be coming on in a couple weeks, but she's going to bring all her girls with her, and we're going to have a chat. And they are hilarious. They are funny. They're just hilarious. So you're going to love that. So stay tuned for that. Not next week. That'll be in a couple weeks. But next week, I'm going to have my friend Adam Howard. He's a special effects supervisor, or he was back in the day, for some very, very big movies and big studios. And he's going to come and talk about the movies that he's worked on and some of the things he's done, which is pretty amazing. And also, I'm going to hit up some of my other friends who are waiting for me to hit them up. I've just like finally got organized and got on here to talk to you guys. So that part is good. Now that I know how this works. It's kind of weird streaming every day. Not every day. I will be soon streaming every day, but for now, I think it's going to be like 3 days a week. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday fun day. Yeah. So that's what's happening. The other thing that's happening that's really cool is that I will have April Diamond merchandise in a couple of weeks. I think another week, maybe 10 days. There will be April Diamond t-shirts. There will be April Diamond coffee mugs. And there will be April Diamond something else. A little surprise. I'm going to make April Diamond, girl stuff. So those are in the works. And my friends out there are going to help me make a couple of those things. You know who you are, Danielle. Okay. So anyway, that's like just a little introduction to my YouTube channel here. Go follow me on Instagram at April Diamond Music. Also, go follow my Instagram account at 30 Days of April 1, because that's got clips of me and some of the past 30 Days of April. So during, and maybe you guys don't know this, during the month of April, I do this thing called 30 Days of April because that's my name, so it works out. And I do stuff, okay? I sing, I go to the studio, I go places, I bring people on, I get my hair done, I do weird things with my hair, or I just do weird things, or I just have coffee and talk about life. That's something that I like to do a lot, is just talk about life and talk about how to be better. And you'll learn that about me, is that I'm a voice coach, and sometimes the voice coach like evolves into life coach because being a better singer and being a better orator and performer also, you just, it sort of lends itself to you becoming like a better you. There we go. Maybe I've just created an infomercial right there. And so I like to talk about things like that. But anyway, on 30 Days of April, there's clips from the last 3, 4, or 5 years that I've done it. And there's some fun ones on there. And I also have a website called 30 Days of April that have some clips on there. One of the clips is, and I think it's here on this YouTube channel too, is me doing a scene with Jeff Goldblum, the actor Jeff Goldblum from the Jurassic Park movies and other big movies. And so I got a chance to do a whole scene from the movie Scream, which, by the way, when I was reading it, I didn't realize what it was. I don't know how I didn't know that, but 3/4 of the way through reading the sides there, I was like, wait, this is the movie Scream, right? And so it was pretty fun. So watch that video. That's here on the channel. And there's some other things on there. He also asked me to sing the national anthem, which was another visit to Rockwell Table and Stage, which is where he performs on Wednesday nights when they're open. And anyway, so there's a lot of fun things on that Instagram and here on the website too. So check it out and say hello. And also, please go like my page on Facebook at April Diamond. So anyway, so that's it for today, and I appreciate you guys watching. And I will be back here on Sunday going live, and I think it will be a little earlier. It'll be at 1 o'clock my time, Pacific time. So if you're East Coast, obviously that's 4 o'clock your time. And I will be bringing on some of my friends again from the UK and a few others to say hi. So come on over on Sunday Fun Day. And thank you so much for watching. So please feel free to share this with your friends, invite them. I'll put an invite here on my YouTube channel to remind you guys to come and check it out on Sunday. But thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for visiting my channel. Subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next Live with April Diamond. Thank you so much. Have a great day.